You have acted differently than they have acted, and as I have said, if you wish to leave, you may.
If you'd wish to keep me here so that I don't have my important meeting and continue to grill me, then we can do that. I will cancel my meeting and I will not be back here. I will be very clear. If that's the way you'd like to have this relationship. You're instructing me to stay here and I should cancel.
No, you just made me an offer.
No, I didn't make you an offer.
You made me an offer that I accepted.
I did not make you an offer. Just let's be clear. You're instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
What went down in Congress today wasn't a hearing. It was a straight-up reality check. Cameras rolling, mics hot. Maxine Waters struts in ready to lecture, scold, grandstand. The full routine. What she wasn't ready for. Facts, composure, and a Treasury Secretary who clearly woke up and chose surgical precision over panic. By the end, the room wasn't tense anymore. It was laughing, and not the polite, nervous kind.
You had indicated that you would like to have a press conference in this room following...
No, I'm going to cancel that. I don't have time for that, so I'm not
well,
doing
that's what I was going to ask you, if you would, instead of having the press conference, continue with those members who have been waiting here for so long. And I think what I thought I originally heard was 5:30 rather than 5:15. So is it possible you could give us another 15 minutes to get to these members?
I have a foreign leader waiting in my office at 5:30. Okay, I agreed to stay longer. It will be embarrassing if I keep this person waiting for a long period of time. I wasn't going to have a press conference. I was going to have a short press gaggle. I'm not going to do that. And I've assured you, I'm happy to come back here and answer more of your questions. I respect the committee, and we want to have a good working relationship with you. So I hope you'll understand I'm already going to be late to my 5:30 meeting.
I do understand. We're late all the time, unfortunately. We're all pressed for time, and I do get it. However, I think I indicated early on that we would request or require that you come back at least 2 more times in the month of May. Is that something you're agreeing to?
No, Madam Chair, I find this to be, I have here every single time Jack Lew and other people came here. There's never been anybody that's been here more than 3 hours and 15 minutes. I've sat here for over 3 hours and 15 minutes. I've told you I'll come back. I just don't believe we're sitting here negotiating when I come back. We'll follow up with your office. How long would you like me to come back for next time? I've told you I'll accommodate you.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate your reminding us of the length of time other secretaries have been here. This is a new way, and it's a new day, and it's a new chair, and I have the gavel at this point. If you wish to leave, you may.
Can you clarify that for me?
Yes, clarify is this.
So
if you wish to leave, you may.
Okay, so we're dismissed, is that correct?
If you wish to leave, you may leave.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're wasting your time. Don't remember you have a foreign dignitary in your office.
I would just say that the previous when the Republicans, they did not treat the Secretary of the Treasury this way. So if this is the way you want to treat me, then I'll rethink whether I voluntarily come back here to testify, which I've offered to do.
Mr. Secretary, I want you to know that no other secretary has ever told us the day before that they were going to limit their time in the way that you're doing. So if you want to use them as examples, you have acted differently than they have acted, and as I have said, if you wish to leave, you may.
If you'd wish to keep me here so that I don't have my important meeting and continue to grill me, then we can do that. I will cancel my meeting and I will not be back here. I will be very clear. If that's the way you'd like to have this relationship.
Thank you. The gentleman, the secretary, has agreed to stay to hear all of the rest of the members.
Okay,
please
so
cancel your meeting and respect our time. Who is next on the list?
My foreign meeting. You're instructing me to stay here and I should cancel.
No, you just made me an offer.
No, I didn't make you an offer.
You made me an offer that I accepted.
I did not make you an offer. Just let's be clear. You're instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
No, I'm
can
not
either-
ordering you. I'm responding. I said you may leave anytime you want. And you said, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'll cancel my appointment and I'll stay here. So I'm responding to your request. If that's what you want to do.
That's not what I want to do. I told you.
What would you like to do?
What I've told you is I thought it was respectful that you'd let me leave at 5:15.
You are
which
free
is the
to leave
current
anytime you
period of
want.
time.
You may
Okay,
go
well then,
anytime
please-
you want.
Please dismiss everybody. I believe you're supposed to take the gravel and bang it. That's the
Please do not
appropriate-
instruct me as to how I'm to conduct this committee.
Maxine Waters comes in swinging with that signature energy, finger wagging, dramatic pauses, the tone that screams, I've already decided you're guilty. Her questions aren't questions, they're speeches in disguise. The goal isn't answers, it's headlines. But here's the problem. Speeches collapse hard when someone actually responds instead of playing along. The Treasury Secretary doesn't get rattled, doesn't get defensive, just calmly pushes back, polite, clear, facts dropping like they don't need permission to exist. And suddenly Maxine isn't leading anymore. She tries interrupting, tries pivoting, tries raising her voice. Every move makes it worse. It's like watching someone argue with a calculator and still lose. Then the legendary moment hits. She snaps, what would you like to do? Treasury Secretary, dead calm. What I've told you is I thought it was respectful that you'd let me leave at 5:15. Maxine fires back, you are free to leave anytime you want. Anytime. You make any time you want. He doesn't miss a beat. Please dismiss everybody. I believe you're supposed to take the gavel and bang it. That's, she cuts in. Please do not instruct me as to how I'm to conduct this committee. Boom. The room cracks up. Not polite chuckles. Real, spontaneous laughter. Raised eyebrows. Side glances. People trying not to lose it on camera. Maxine keeps going. But it's over. Every interruption digs the hole deeper. Every attempt to regain control just proves she already lost it. The Treasury Secretary barely has to say another word. The facts are doing stand-up comedy on their own. This hearing laid bare a pattern. When outrage replaces preparation, embarrassment follows fast. Maxine Waters didn't debate. She performed. And when the performance slammed into reality, the audience laughed her right off the stage. This wasn't about party politics. It was about credibility. And one side clearly forgot to bring any. By the end, the outcome was unmistakable. Maxine came in loud, left flustered, and became the punchline of her own moment. The Treasury Secretary stayed calm, stayed steady, and let Congress react naturally, with laughter. No shouting, no chaos, just a quiet, devastating takedown that spoke louder than any rant ever could. If you live for moments when political theater crashes and burns, smash that like button, drop a comment with your favorite line, and subscribe. Because these are the exchanges that remind everyone who's really in control. Stay locked in. More truth bombs coming.